Welcome everybody, my name is Lazaro Gomez, this is BOT10ART, and
you're tuned into the Friday Night Livestream. Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you are new here, we just want to say welcome, and I just want to wish a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Happy New Year, right? Awesome. Well, thank you
Well,
very much.
Bye everyone. Bye, Daddy.
I'll see you later, kiddo.
See you later.
I love you. Oh my god, I am so amped. It's not even funny, dude. It's not even funny. Oh man, wow. Well, first and foremost, happy new year. And I promised Paul that I would toast. There it is, Paul. It is not Crown, but it is one of my favorite drinks. It is a White Claw, black cherry, not a sponsor. They should be. But anyways, I just wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. I'm so excited to be back. It's crazy because I took all of the month off of December, and it you know, in the beginning it was like, oh man, you know, it's a much needed break. But then I was like, Friday, you know, the week rolled on or whatever, the first week of December. Hold on, hey, what's up? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Toast to everyone. It's usually a family-friendly show, but it is the new year, so I'm having a drink. So yeah, it was really weird because, and I hope you guys can hear me right. This is a whole new setup. I'm going to explain all of it. We got some really cool stuff coming up. But yeah, the first week of December rolled by and it was Friday, and I was like, man, I didn't do anything for the Friday night live stream. I got to get ready and I got to do this and and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't have to get anything ready. I took, I guess, a small sabbatical or break or whatever you want to call it, but I took the month of December off. And interesting enough, it was a much needed break. Like last year was gangbusters, right? It didn't stop for the entire year. What's up? Oh, Leela made it on time. Oh my god. It is the new year. But anyways, yeah. Excuse me. It was grueling, man. It was grueling. Like the whole entire year was so busy, and I had so many things to do, and so many commissions, and I learned my lesson. I kind of tried to do as much as I could, just to satisfy everybody, because I hate to have someone, oh, I miss you too, man. I hate to have, someone commission me to do something and they're waiting, right? So that's like the biggest thing for me. I hate to have somebody waiting. And so I tried to cram everything I could, as much as I could, into the year, and at the end it just burned me out. I was like done. And I started doing the podcast, and the podcast was kind of like my my de-stress, my kind of chill time. And it was clashing in a way that it wouldn't be beneficial for anybody, right, including myself. So I stopped that. I stopped the live stream. I took a break. I enjoyed the holidays. Like Christmas was awesome, New Year's was awesome, and I got to spend time you know, with my family here, with the girls and Chris and my beautiful queen Nila, who's in the chat. Everybody say what's up to her. Happy New Year to her. And you know, I got to visit my in-laws, and it was really really cool. And it kind of put everything in perspective, right? So I started thinking, okay, well, cool. You know, this experiment that was the Friday night live stream, I was gonna do it for 52 weeks. Whatever happens, happens. And it turned into this. Okay, the live stream turned into this beautiful community. It turned into this amazing thing that I'm so proud of, and I'm so glad that all of you tune in on a weekly basis just to hang out with me. And moving forward to 2019, I kind of feel like we're going to keep that vibe going, right? So we're going to keep it going, and I want to utilize this moment, this night, just to say thank you to all of you who support me, who tune in, who post, who share, who like, who do all of these things for me. Um, and I want to, I'm proud to say that this is episode 1 of season 1 of the Friday night live stream. So this is going to be a real thing. It's going to go, it's going to span the whole year. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do, at the end of the year, like little Christmas ornaments and stuff like that that we could have done on the live stream. And I felt bad because I took December off and I couldn't really work on those things. And so what we're going to do for this year is we're going to go for half of the year. I'm going to take the summer. Off. It's when the kids are off from school, and kind of go on vacations with them and do fun activities in the summertime. And then, bring it all through up to the end of the year, and, have Christmas and New Year's here with the art family, right? With everybody here, and just kind of keep it all going. For Christmas, I got a huge art haul. One of the things that I got is an additional webcam. So I got another Logitech 920 C920, but I haven't set it all up because I'm currently building another desktop, and I'm waiting for a power supply to come in. So once I get that built, I'm gonna tie in both cameras. I'm gonna come off of my laptop, and kind of, keep moving forward, keep making improvements. So for right now, this camera here is my laptop webcam. The art cam, of course, is my other one, or the original camera that I started out with, that I used to flip back and forth. So we're slowly but surely making new strides. We're improving the show and getting things better. And then I also wanted to make the live stream a little bit better and kind of introduce 2 segments, 2 fun things that you'll see here in a minute. One of them, well, I don't want to give it away. You'll see it. You'll see it when the time is right. But I'm so excited. I'm so happy that all of you are here. You're well. You had a great holiday. And we're gonna do what we always do every Friday night at 8 p.m. is the Friday night live stream. We're gonna have fun, right? So, I've been kind of course, pushing forward with the BOT10 brand. And one of the things I've been doing is I got back into prop making. So Saturday is my Anet A8 3D printer, and I built that last year. There's videos on that. But I've been using it to basically like 3D print props and costume pieces that people can use for cosplay. Ah, thank you. Yeah, very fancy microphone. I had the microphone before. But yeah, I started using the microphone a while back. How are you? Happy New Year, Tanya. Hello, hello. Lots of love. I hope everybody's doing good down there. So yeah, our family is growing. But yeah, so what I did is I started creating just 3D printed props that we could paint. And for me, what I do is I basically create these pieces and put them on eBay, and then you could either buy the like print as it is and kind of make it your own type of thing, or a finished product painted by me. So these are all things that I'm working on to upload to my eBay page, right? But the cool thing is that I'm using my 3D printer, um, and we could do fun stuff on the live stream. So I'm thinking of doing a couple of things with this, and tonight we'll be painting this. If you don't know what it is, this is the field generator, or shield generator I should say, for Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. So it's a rough print because I kind of wanted to get it out fast for tonight's purpose, you know, for the live stream. And we're gonna kind of paint it with these Waverly paints that I have. That's one of the things that I got for Christmas. Ooh. So I got this set right here. This is the Waverly Chalk Acrylic paint, and I kind of moved away from using regular acrylics when it comes to the custom pops that I make and stuff like that, and started using the Waverly because they tend to have a little bit more heavy body, and I use a lot less paint, so that's always a good thing, and it makes it look good too. Last year I did so many pops, and the last few I switched to this. Whoa, there it goes. You can't really see it, but anyways, I switched to that, and these are pretty good paints. So what I did is I got the 3D print. I primed it using, I want to say, yeah, it was Rust-Oleum, like flat gray, to kind of give it this color. And then I'm using the gray to paint the edges, and we're going to use a Sharpie to give it that cell shaded look from Borderlands 2. So that's kind of the idea. This is a bit of an experiment. The first one that I did was a smaller size, and I was just kind of experimenting, see what I can get away with, and how much material and all that good stuff to provide a good prop to somebody. So I'm not gonna sell this one. This one's gonna be more of a model type, you know, Instagram, I'll take pictures type deal. But if someone wants to buy it on eBay, of course I would print out a high resolution version of that. So there you have it. So new things. Of course, you know, BOT10ART is always growing, always expanding, and there's a lot of cool things that are coming to my channel, which I'm excited about. So one of the things, of course, is the Friday night live stream. We're going to keep doing that every single Friday at 8 p.m. I also started a podcast which is called Noodle Doodle, and hey, what's up? And the Noodle Doodle podcast goes live every Sunday at 9 a.m. and that one is a slightly shorter show. It's about 30 minutes or so, but you could see it here on YouTube, and then you could also listen to it wherever you like to listen to podcasts and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to kick that whole podcast thing off, and as a form of like kind of relief, or just kind of a way to de-stress. So I was given last year for Christmas it's basically an art prompt book, 300, I think it's 300 art prompt book, and every day I just, you know, pick a page and start doodling and drawing and stuff like that while I tell stories of whatever's in my life at that moment. Or sometimes I go backwards and I go into my childhood, which has pretty funny stories. But anyways, it's my new podcast, and I enjoy it, you know. So it's a lot more laid back, you know. It's the Sunday morning coffee, quiet kind of thing. So the first episode for that is going to go live this Sunday, and it's called Noodle Doodle Podcast. So look out for that. And then the last thing that's new to my channel is the vlog. I would do vlog videos and stuff like that, but it didn't really have any kind of direction. And during the holidays, I should start getting to work, right? During the holidays, I said, well, I want to do something with the vlog and kind of make it meaningful and have some kind of direction rather than me just kind of, hey, look at me, I'm in the park. Look at me, I'm over here. Look at me, I'm there. and so doing charity work for a friend of mine over the holidays. They were at the Kissimmee Lakefront Park. It's a place that we like to go to and kind of walk around and enjoy. And I said, well, this would be perfect to kind of show the audience, right? To show people that don't live here. And, that'll be great. It'll be part of the podcast. But how do I tie it into art? And then, of course, Neela, my beautiful queen, she came up with the idea of like, well, why don't you show the art of everything? Like, there's things in life that, are artistic. So you could show the art of creating the statues that are in the park or things like that, right? And I thought it was a brilliant idea, and I said, okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want the vlog to be. So just kind of walking around there, I started filming, and I did a little video to kind of see how it would work out. I know it's only when I turn it that you can see that you can see the difference. When I have it like that, it's just like, hey, you're painting gray on gray. That's fantastic, lads. Yeah, we're off to a great start. So anyways, I started walking around and kind of filming and just rambling on about nonsense, right? But it kind of gave me the idea. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, this could work. We could make this work a certain way. And so I reached out to Dan and Andrew and a few other people, and I said, hey, look, I'm thinking of going to different locations and kind of filming for my vlog and stuff like that. Would you be interested in joining? And I got some positive response. I have a few friends that said yes, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to different locations, and I'm gonna film and kind of talk about those kinds of things. And together we could find the art of everything. And interesting enough, I don't want to say it yet because they haven't approved it, but I do have the first episode already filmed and ready to go. And it was really cool because I partnered up with somebody and they provided sponsorship, and I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait till you guys see it. It's gonna be really, really cool. But I am getting sponsorship in different places, and hopefully we bring a lot of cool things. So those are the three things: the Friday night live stream, the Sunday morning podcast, Noodle Doodle, that happens at 9 a.m. That one, I was recording it and kind of banking shows and stuff like that, but I want to go ahead and make it a live show. So if you want to tune in on Sunday morning, if you're not that hungover or you don't feel like sleeping, you could tune in and kind of see what I'm doing there. Tonight, to celebrate, we're gonna go to the usual spot, so I'm excited about that. The girls wanted to go. We said, well, where do you want to go for dinner? And they said, oh, we want to go to our spot. So after the live stream, we'll be going there. All right, so this, if you're not familiar with Borderlands or Handsome Jack or anything like that, basically right there on the screen you can see Handsome Jack, and on his chest he has what I'm painting right now, and that is the shield generator right there. So it's gray on the outside, kind of blue on the inside, and yeah, so that's kind of the way it works. I'm not gonna paint the back tonight because I'm just afraid that we'll run out of time, but we'll do what we can. I'm utilizing the gray or the primer to kind of be the, and you'll see it here in a minute, but I want it to kind of be the in-between color. So if you notice there, you can see the contrast between the light gray and the dark gray. So I want to go ahead and continue doing that. But yeah, I'm thinking of giving this one away, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So maybe I'll do it on Instagram or something like that. but whoever wants to cosplay as Handsome Jack can get this little guy. And the Waverly paints are really cool because they have a nice body on them. They're not like really watery, you know. They have nice color, and it works out well. And especially for the custom pops, they're really good. So I suggest that if you're doing any kind of custom work or prop making or stuff like that, that you give them a try and see if you like them or not. So, but yeah. So before we go into our first segment of tonight, I have to kind of pace it out because if not, we'll run out of stuff. I'm still trying to figure it all out. But what do you guys think of the new layout? You have 2 cameras now. And then I could post all kinds of weird things. Of course, the chat. Yes, you got it. We're going to Culver's. It's no great mystery. I've said it before. But yeah, they have this dessert called the turtle. And I love it. So I treat myself every Friday. Oh yeah, there's a few other things, but being that we're talking about pops, I will finally release what I set out to do. So when we started the channel, I said if we reach 100 subscribers, that I would show you all how I do a custom pop. But the thing is, I never said what the custom pop was going to be or who it was going to be for, right? So, without further ado, this is I have the DIY male pop and it's ready. And next week on the Friday night live stream, we're going to start working on this because this is going to be a custom pop and it's going to be a gift for Rhett and Link of Good Mythical Morning. I am making I want to put it on this side. Here we go. So this is going to be a gift to Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning, but I don't want to tell them yet. And I know I'm kind of defeating the purpose because I'm telling everybody here now. But they have a character called Cotton Candy Randy, and I just think he's hilarious, right? I think he's so funny. So I want to make a custom pop and send it to Rhett and Link of Cotton Candy Randy. So you guys will watch how I create the Cotton Candy Randy pop, and then all of us here at the BOT10 family will send it to them, and hopefully they don't think I'm crazy. But I did do a piece of artwork for them and they liked it, so I'm hoping that they receive that as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send them a piece of art, or we're gonna send them a custom pop from BOT10ART and tell them, hey man, I'm a fan, and I'm more a fan of their podcast, Ear Biscuits, more than Good Mythical Morning. But I still watch the show, and I've been watching it. It's funny because I've been watching the show for 11 years now, and I just got their book. I just got their book that they released last year, so I got it for Christmas, and I'm reading it, and I really like it. So I don't know. It's kind of my way of saying, hey, thanks for everything you do. So we'll see how it goes. But it serves multi-purpose because you guys get to see how I make my custom pops here on the live stream. So it'll be our secret until we tell them. It'll be our secret until we tell them. Alright, let's see. We got 2 more minutes before we go into the first segment of the new show. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll have a little bit of fun tonight. So yeah, it was really crazy. Like I said, a lot of things are changing. I have sponsorship now for my vlog. I'm doing the Friday night live stream, and I'm really hoping that we can continue because a lot of people have expressed their love and appreciation, and they always say, well, okay, how can we help? Obviously, you're an artist, you have a brand, and you're trying to get out. Um, how do we help you out? And I tell them honestly, I'm like, well, when it comes to YouTube, there's an algorithm, and based on that algorithm, you get your views and your likes and all that stuff. So not only just for me, but for anybody that's out there that's a YouTuber and that you want to support them, the best way to support them is basically to give them likes, leave comments and stuff like that, and really, really share their stuff, because there's so much stuff out there to see that it can get lost in the shuffle, right? So you could love a channel as much as you want, and it could be great content and all of that stuff, but it won't get viewed because of different things on YouTube. And it all has to do with their algorithms and how they share things and the popularity, this and that, whatever. So yeah, helping me out, give this video a like. I mean, that helps me out a great bit, and I enjoy it. I talked about it. I talked about it in one of the podcasts about starting a YouTube channel, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna become a millionaire and be famous and this and that, whatever." But at the same time, I never saw the platform that way. Like, I didn't start making videos because I wanted to be famous and make money. Um, of course, just like anybody, if it happens, it happens. That's great. But I'm not dumb. But at the same time, I wanted to express myself artistically and kind of show everybody what I can do, and make my money elsewhere, like make my money with commissions or doing artwork or whatnot. So being on the Friday night live stream, it was exactly that. I wanted to build a community of like-minded individuals and kind of do projects and stuff like that. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But I'm certainly not gonna like force anything down someone's throat. And at the end of the day, when I go to bed, that's what I think about. I think about all of you guys and how much support and love that you guys show to me. And tell you honestly, like, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it, because you guys are so cool and show me that love and appreciation. And so I in turn appreciate it as well. And that's why I go on the live stream. I'm like, yeah, man, you're working on something cool, man. You need something printed, I'll print it. Oh, what happened? Oh, your prop fell apart. Well, let's work on it. You need help with your art. Oh, get these markers, get that marker. And I'm always in the community. Like, I feel as if I'm not just an artist and, oh yeah, there's a super cool art community and I should be blah blah blah. No, it's not that. It's you have a website, cool. Post it on the chat, let everybody know, or just let me know and I could promote it, because that's kind of the way I feel about it. Like, we should all help each other out. We should all take care of each other, and I think the same thing happens for all professions. I mean, first responders, police, firefighters. It's a community, you know what I mean? And you're not alone. You're never alone. So doing art shows and all of that stuff, that all plays a part in it. And you have to be receptive to that. You have to understand that you're part of that community, and part of that is giving back. And I feel like doing the live stream, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving back to my community, right? So there you have it. But anyways, so yeah, if you feel inclined to help me out and you like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, be part of the community, come in every day. We have a really cool community. We have a lot of artists, we have a lot of writers, musicians that hang out on a Friday night. They're so gracious enough, or you guys are so gracious enough, to take an hour out of your busy lives and hang out with me, and everything is cool. Oh, by the way, Leela, we the slate is clean. All is forgiven. You don't have to worry about coming in late anymore. Until Trey says something. He might say something. I don't know. Him and Leanne. You know how they are. You'd never know. Oh man, I can't tell you. Like all week, I've been waiting for tonight, and I've been so excited. And I'm pretty sure I drove my beautiful queen crazy, like telling her about the live stream. Oh, I can't wait to the live stream. Blah blah. On and on and on. But we're finally here. New Year's. I hope you guys have like really good New Year's resolutions. I didn't really change much as far as my New Year's goes. Um, I started journaling. That's about it. And it was funny because I was comparing journals with Nila last night, and yeah, mine are pretty boring. Her journal's a lot better than mine. So there you have it. That's the first couple of layers, and you can see the difference between the darker gray and the light gray. So it's starting to look really really good. There you have it. We have a prop. All right, and it's really light because the inside is kind of hollow, so it works out really well. You're not walking around with this giant like heavy prop. All right, cool. You guys ready for the first segment? Are you ready? Are you ready? I gotta get my phone ready. Here we go. The first segment of the night. This is all brand new, so we're gonna see how it goes. It is called Strange But True. You guys ever wondered, like, when you get a big pen and it has that little tiny hole and, like, what it's for? Well, there you have it. Strange but true. I will tell you. I will tell you exactly what that is for. Strange but true for this week's Friday night live stream. Let's see. Where is it? Aha, here we go. Alright, so for this week's Strange but True, the two tiny holes drilled in every big pen is to ensure that the air pressure is the same both on the inside as it is on the outside of the pen, which helps the ink flow to the tip. There you have it. Strange but true. It is strange, but it is true. So there you have it. That's the first segment. I just thought it'd be kind of cool if we kind of broke up the live stream a little bit by doing that sort of stuff. If you have any ideas for Strange but True or stories that you want to share with me, make sure to, send them my way, and I'll make sure that they make their way to the next Friday night live stream. Yep. And also, if you have any comments or questions about tonight's prop, let me know, and I'll make sure to answer it. I use for the 3D printer. For the 3D printer, I use an Anet A8. I bought it at the beginning of last year, and I built it myself. It was a kit that came from Canada. I bought it on GEARBEST. Yeah, I bought it on GEARBEST. So it was about like 150 or 160 bucks, and I built it myself, and right away started 3D printing pieces. And it was really cool because I just wanted a 3D printer, and it turned out really good because a lot of people were like, "Oh, cool! You have a 3D printer? Hey, can you print this? Can you print that?" And I was surprised by that. So I wanted to kind of incorporate the 3D printer into my prop making procedures and stuff like that. So it worked out, and I really like it a lot. And that's how I kind of create these sort of things right here. So I think we're okay with the gray for now. We did pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and paint the inside. The inside is like a gradient of a blue. It's like a dark blue to a light blue. So I got some white right here. And we're going to be using the Waverly. What color is this? Ah, Capri. So we're going to be using the Waverly Super Premium Blue Capri. I'm going to mix it all up and kind of paint the middle. I'm not too worried about the inside here because that's going to be painted. So I'm not too concerned with that. I'm going to paint like right over those. You see that little like crosshair? So I'm going to paint right over that. And then I'll hit it again later on with the gray. Strange but true. Did you guys have a good holiday? Did you get all the stuff you wanted? Christmas? Oh my god. Christmas was really cool for us. We have certain traditions, but we didn't really get to them. Like, it was a little bit difficult. Our schedules didn't align as the way that we wanted them. And we got, I know I got a little cold. I'm still like recovering from that. The beautiful queen got a cold as well, so we didn't get to do all the things that we wanted to do, but still, we made it work, right? We made it work. It was cool. It worked out. I like it. I like it. I gotta be careful with these things because you could never put a little bit. It's either like this giant amount of paint comes out or nothing at all. That's about as much as I want. Oh, come on. Alright. That'll work. That'll do, pig. So, first things first, we're going to go ahead and paint it all dark blue. And then I'll make my gradient right in the middle. There you go. Starting to tell the difference between the two. I was gonna mess with my friend Andrew because he has he has a cool channel where he does movie reviews with his wife, but they drink. So I was gonna pretend to be like them, but then I decided against it. He's a lot stronger than I am. He'll take me down. Oh, one of the things I love to do on the New Year's, and I know it sounds really stupid. I don't know whether you believe it or don't believe it or whatever, but I like to read the horoscopes. And for me personally, like, I don't know how I feel about it. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. I don't know. It's all different. It all depends, right? But just for giggles, you know, I like to read it. So yesterday we went out for ice cream. I guess, is it ice cream? Ice cream gelato. We went to Jeremiah's. But anyways, yesterday we went to Jeremiah's and we were sitting outside and it was pretty crowded. And there's a brand new flavor that the beautiful queen likes. And we were kind of hoping that they still had it because it's a specialty for like the holidays. It's peppermint. What is it? What is it, love? Put it on the chat. It's like peppermint something. But anyways, she was she was kind of craving it on Christmas and we couldn't go and you know this and that. And so I said, "You know what? Let's go check it out. Let's see if they still have it, you know." And they did. So she was happy. I had the horchata, which is amazing. And so anyways, yeah, we kind of sat there. There was an older couple. They had a really pretty dog. And we kind of talked to them a little bit. And then I started reading everybody's horoscopes. And mine was like, like it was a positive horoscope, but at the same time I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it, you know. I'm not really feeling this horoscope. But it was just fun, you know. It's fun to do it. I don't know if you guys do or not, but every year, right at the beginning, I'm like, let's see how this year is gonna turn out. Oh, by the way, I'm still trying to work out how to candy cane. That's it. I'm still trying to work out how to, I guess, a better way for me to read the chat. So I do apologize if I miss anything. We're gonna do our best to answer everything, but I will go ahead and review the video at the end and answer questions that I neglected to answer. So I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I just can't. I can't really see it on my screen. The other setup was a little bit easier because I would I would film with my phone and then have the laptop to kind of to read all the stuff on the chat. So I need a hairdryer. I just realized that. I got everything ready except the hairdryer. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I'm back. The famous hairdryer, right? Why are you using my hairdryer? Because it's our hairdryer, my love. We have two. We have two hair dryers. It's all good. I hope this doesn't sound like a. I hope it doesn't sound like a hurricane. Hold on, I can move the microphone away from that. Move it away from the hair dryer. That way it doesn't blow your ears out. What are you guys doing? Cool. Usually around this time, I do a couple of things. So I'll either post somewhere the snacks that I have been enjoying, or my song playlist, and I haven't done that yet, but I will soon. But I will say this, I have been enjoying a band that I think you guys should check out. They're called, what are they called? The Dead South. That's what they're called. Dead South. Illusions and Doubt. That's a pretty good album. So there. Start there. It is a kind of new folk country type, I guess. I don't know. Somebody can call it like hipster music. I don't like that term, so it's just good music. It's good hangout music, I think. But anyways, check that out. I'll put together a playlist. I've done that before, but yeah, so I talk a lot about seasons, right? I do everything in seasons, and I listen to music in seasons as well. So in the winter time, we had all the Christmas classics and all this stuff, whatever. Slower music. Now we're starting a new year. We're kind of ramping it up. Of course, the radio sucks, so you got to find your own music. And I've been finding a lot of cool stuff on Spotify and also on YouTube. And I just discovered this band, The Dead South. Illusion and Doubt is the name of their album. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. You might like it. I like it. Alright, here we go. So there is our prop. Now we're going to start mixing a little bit of white in the middle. Kind of give it that feel of a generator. Or like it's glowing, you know? We'll do that in gradients. So I'm mixing a little bit of the white with the Capri. Yeah, happy little trees. Happy little trees. Come on. What, you think I'm not going to do a Bob Ross comment? Some kind of Bob Ross like joke? Of course. That's what we do. Oh man. So another cool thing I've been tossing around, I ran into my buddy Orlando Pagan. I know I've spoken about him in the past, and It's so cool. Yep, we still have the hugging contest going on. But I usually see him in the mornings when I'm going to work. He's leaving and I'm coming in. And we got to talking, and one of the things that I wanted to do for this year was to start doing collaborations with other artists and stuff like that. And we've been talking about what we can do, and we're thinking of doing some shows together. So we're gonna be sharing some tables in this year. He took a long break from doing shows, which I don't blame him for, because he does a lot. He does a lot of body paint and stuff like that for EDC, for the Electric Daisy Carnival. Electric Daisy Carnival, yeah. So he does a lot of body paint for that, and he's been really, really busy. And I kind of pulled his arm a little bit. I'm like, come on, let's do shows, man, like we used to do. So he's thinking about it, and he's gonna get back into shows, and hopefully we could do that. We could start sharing tables and stuff like that. So yeah. And anyways, yeah, we're looking forward to that stuff, and hopefully we can get in a ton of trouble, like the good old days. But yeah, just going back to that sort of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man. Tables are expensive, and it's a great time for all of us as artists to kind of team up. And this is a great place to do it. If you guys want to collaborate and stuff like that, and kind of, work with other artists and get things done, by all means, you should do it. Because, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, if you think about it, how expensive the tables are. So, talking to Orlando, I'm kind of like, well, all right, let's see what shows we can do. And he expressed the shows that he wants to do, and I expressed the shows that I want to do, and then we'll kind of meet in the middle, and hopefully we'll have something really, really cool for this year. There you go. I'm just working the gradient in. The microphone is like bouncing up and down. It's so funny. So yeah, I'm excited. And if you guys, like I mentioned before, go check out his page. He does a lot of body artwork. He does a lot of cool stuff. I've known Orlando for quite some time. He gives the best hugs, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see. Oh, 47. Oh my god. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. So yeah, going back to this thing, I'm just gonna keep working at it. Keep adding the gradient in the middle. I could have done this with spray paint, but at the same time, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go outside, spray paint this for 2 seconds, and it's like, ta-da! Here you go. It's done. We have no live stream, so unfortunately, you have to struggle through. So yeah, going back to the shows, I'm looking forward to some shows, man. But I do talk to a lot of people, and they do get burned out, and it's all right. This show, that show. Things change, and especially for us, the biggest one that we have here in Orlando is MegaCon. So MegaCon changes. It's like I've been there where it's all anime, and I've been there where it's all comics or all cosplay or a mixture of everything, Magic, Pokemon, all this stuff. So you can go for years and years and experience the same thing, or you can go for a little while, and then you could leave it and come back to it, and it'll be a different show, maybe, I don't know, or whatever the case may be. But I like to take a break every once in a while. I don't like to do MegaCon every single year. So, you know, I'll do a show. If things work out, I have the time. All right, cool. Let's do MegaCon. You know, that sort of stuff. Or I'm at the point also where my girls are showing interest in going to conventions and dressing up and stuff like that. So I'm kind of torn. I'm like, well, I want to hang out with them, you know, and have them walk around and be interested in the same things that I'm interested in. So so it kind of all depends, you know. It's either, oh, dad's working, or we walk around and have a really good time. So so we'll see how it goes. But we are looking at sharing a table at MegaCon. Orlando and I are. So we'll just have to see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, like I said, you know, please, by all means, collaborate. Run forth and collaborate, my friend. And if you guys are interested in doing any kind of collaboration with me, I'm more than open to do it. So I just think it'll be kind of cool, you know. Do a live stream or some kind of video or something. That'd be neat. That would definitely be cool. Man, time has flown. We got 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes. We got to get into the last segment, but I'm saving it for last because it's really neat and I like it. And I'm excited about it. Oh, by the way, the last live stream. Actually, let me stop this real quick. The last live stream that I did, it was a bit of a collaboration between me and Nez. A lot of you guys know Nez, and you've seen his stuff on Instagram and all kinds of different places. And it was the first collaboration that I did with another artist. But basically, he asked me to do a character that he's working on for a project. I almost gave it away. I almost gave it away. But anyways, it's a project that he's working on. And he asked me to kind of put the BOT10 art spin on a character that he created. So that was the last live stream. If you haven't seen that, make sure to check that out. The link will be at the end of the video anyway. But yeah, man, we want to send him good positive vibes. If you believe, send them prayers or whatever the case may be. But he did hurt his eye somehow. And that happened this week. So it started with a small irritant, and I guess it got worse and worse and worse. And now he's at the point where he can't see out of one of his eyes. So so yeah, man, Nez, if you're listening or somehow, I hope that this message gets to you. Of course, I'll be reaching out to you here shortly, but we wish you the best. We hope that you recover quickly and that everything turns out well for you, sir. So yeah, just putting that out there, just putting it out there, and kind of let's keep Nez in our thoughts and hope that he gets better, because he did mess up his eye. And I messed up my eye. I scratched my cornea just recently, and I posted that on Instagram. This is the 4th time I do it. It was close to the holidays. It sucks. Okay, it sucks. Yes, it was my fault. Before my beautiful wife says anything, I admit it, my love. It was my fault, but it does suck. As an artist, of course, your hands, your eyes, these are your tools, right? You need these to get artwork done. So I completely sympathize with Nez, and I get it, man. I totally get it, and I hope that you feel better. And I just want you to know that we're sending all our love, man, from BOT10 Art, and I hope to see you soon, and that everything works out well for you. So there you have it. We got about 7 minutes left in the live stream. This is the very first live stream of 2019. I want to thank you all for being part of it. There you go. Ooh, it's glowy. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it all up, and then of course post pictures on Instagram. But that's basically how you can work with these 3D printed pieces. And if you're interested in any of this stuff, I'll have links to my eBay store where you can get your own stuff. I got this. I got stuff from Overwatch. I got I'm starting to do Fortnite stuff. So yeah, whatever you're interested in, go check it out. I'll put a link, and that's kind of how it works. But for now, the last segment, it's a little thing I like to call Brain Tickle. So Brain Tickle is going to be our weekly trivia, where I give you one question, and then you leave me your answer in the form of a comment on this video, and then next week we'll see how many of you got it correct. So there you have it, Brain Tickle. And this week's question is, how can you smell if you don't have a nose? How can you smell if you don't have a nose? So that's the question. Don't leave it in the chat. Make sure to leave your answer as a comment on this video, and next week we will see who got it right, or how many of you got it right, or whatever the case may be. But I just figured it's a pretty neat thing to do here on the live stream. Brain tickle. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta tell you, I'm really excited. I hope you guys had a really good time. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And it's, just I don't know. I'm so excited to be back, to be doing the live stream, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it. And oh yeah, one more thing, I totally forgot. We have new subscribers. We have new subscribers to the channel. Usually and I say it in the beginning of the video, I welcome everybody who is new to the channel, and just want to say welcome to our community, welcome to our family. And I forgot to do that earlier in the video. But yes, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for a long time. If you are new and did not subscribe, and you like what you see, by all means, make sure you subscribe. That way you get notifications as to when I go live or when I upload another video. And you could be part of this great community that we have going on right here. All right, we're gonna keep painting. It's gonna be amazing. Hopefully I can finish it up this weekend, and I'll post it on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, make sure to do so, and then you could see photos of the final pieces that I make. So there you have it. It's getting there. It's getting there. And then of course I would use just real quick so you could see, but I would use the Sharpie to just kind of add highlights to the edges, just like that. And it gives it that that cartoony look that is so famous to Borderlands. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. I know I did, and I'm so glad to be back. I want to say I'm so glad to see you, but obviously I don't see you. But you know what I mean. Yeah, I think we're off to a great start, and it's gonna be really sweet coming into 2019. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Friday. We'll work on another project, and the next project, of course, you already know, it's gonna be the custom pop of Cotton Candy Randy. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, leaving me comments, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you next week. Happy New Year. We'll see you next week.